Hey guys, welcome back. For our next face paint, I'm going to show you a very popular one for Halloween and for any kind of birthdays, and that's our unicorn. Unicorn comes in three different varieties. There's the uh, forehead, which is basically the top mask. There's an eye mask, and then you can have a regular cheek design. I'm going to show you all three in this one. So we're going to start with our big one, which is going to be our half mask on the top. So for this, you're going to need your white, sorry, your white, your pink, a little bit yellow. If you want to have some blue in there, that's fine. But you want to have nice light colors. A little bit yellow too. Don't forget that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my white base. Like so. Get yourself a nice coat on that. And you're just basically going to take from the middle of the eyes. You're just going to give yourself a nice little gem oval here. This is going to be your base of your unicorn. From here, go ahead and do a little oval coming out the side. Like so. So basically you have one large oval here, and you have one smaller one right here. While you have your white, do your eyelids here. If, if there are going to be stings, they'll go ahead and do those. And a little bit on the side. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your pink. Pink, purple, I usually use pink. Yes, Rigo, I can hear you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a halo with my pink. So I got that good coating there. Gonna go right around the top here. Like so. I'm going to branch it off right around the eyebrows here. So basically it makes a little bit of a horseshoe. Now, you take your purple, or whatever darker color you can use. You can use blue. You don't want to use yellow. Basically, you want to create a, like a transition color. And let me get my blue. That's my blue. That's my blue. For this one, I'm going to use my medium blue. Like so. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill in with my blue. Have it go into the pink a little bit too. Like so. And you get the side here. You want to do is basically a fan. So you hit your point here, and then as you're pushing it down, just curve it. So you get a nice little fan design here. Same thing here. Start top. I'm going to curve my sponge down. So therefore I get a nice fan. So this is going to be your basic setup for your forehead piece. Now, usually you do your line work at the end, but since we are doing our unicorn, we're going to do that in the middle. So next, I'm going to pick my main color. Usually you ask, what color main you want to have for your unicorn. Usually they're going to say pink. Usually you're going to say purple. Some lighter color. Which is why we did the pink halo and then the blue there. Because no matter what color main that they want, it's not going to clash. So here, I'm going to take my medium round. And I'm just going to do these here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll give us our main. Take a little pink, and right at the tip of my oval, that's where I'm going to put the ear. So I'm just going to do a little bit of an oval on the top. Now I'm going to do my line work now. Unicorns, you really don't want to mess up the lines on this, or else you're going to have a donkey. But yeah, You're going to take your black with your small liner. I usually work from the bottom of the face and work my way up. So what I'm going to do is right here, I'm going to make my cheek, and there's my neck. So it's an upside down U. Well, it's basically a U with a point going out toward the mane, and the neck branches off. Now that I have that done, I hit my ear, just line that out, like so. Now I know where my bottom is, and I know where my top is. And next, I just go ahead and line out the rest of my face. Bring it across, down, curve it into my cheek, like so. Give it a nose, and a little smile. You don't need to overcomplicate it. If you've seen my how-to video for your cartoon eyes, same thing as the girly eye. Just a little bit of a curved line. Bring it up. You want this to be a really cheap, like really cutesy eye, so you want it pretty large. Go ahead and do the eyelashes here. 1, 2, 3. Fill in the eye here, like so. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my lines for my horn. So I'm going to bring it down and do a 3 lines going across. So now I know where my horn is. And just to finish off, I'm going to line out my mane. Just do an outline around the outside, like so. Now that we have our unicorn done, take a little bit of yellow with your liner, fill in your horn. 1, 2, 3. Just 3 yellow dots, and your horn is done. Now it's here's where we get creative. And take your large round, dip it in, get yourself some white. Nice coat of white on that. What you can do is in this area here, go ahead and give yourself some stars, give yourself some swirls, just have fun with it. I like doing stars up here in the blue section because it shows up nice. For the eye, I like to come out, do the swirl, like so. I'll do the same thing for this side. I like to give it a bit of tiny moon right here. But this is where you can get creative. Some swirls. Swirls, stars, a little moon, a little magic, and you got yourself a good piece. Got a couple of little stars here. Now, you're probably thinking, we have this large white section here, which is fine. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of yellow, a little bit of orange, and we're going to make this unicorn pop. The reason why I didn't put down my yellow and orange first is because it's hard to cover up with white. It's easy to cover up with black, but not with white. So I'm going to take my yellow, just go very gentle around a unicorn. Not too much, just a little bit will do ya. Like so. Now I'm going to take my orange, I'm going to fuse that into my pink. What this is going to do is going to give us a nice glow. It's going to look like a giant rainbow around our unicorn, and it's going to be that much more pretty. See, now we have a nice rainbow effect with our unicorn, and it's beautiful. Now, moving on, cheek designs. Cheek designs are very, very simple. Basically, we're going to take our head design that we did here, we're going to apply it to our cheek. But for this one, I'm going to take our blue. Actually, let's do purple. I'll do purple for this one. Grab a little purple. And what I'm going to do is just make a base. So I'm basically making kind of like a weird looking W. Right there. It kind of looks like a mustache. But that's going to be our base. I'm going to take our blue. Fuse that into my purple. Like so. Ooh. Hot up here. I'm not going to take, well actually let's take a little bit of green. Basically I'm doing a wraparound rainbow. Just a little bit of green will do, yeah. Here comes the yellow. A little bit orange. And a little bit of red. Right up on the top there. So right now, as you can see, we got a nice little rainbow here. Let that dry. Now remember when I said that putting white over any kind of color is hard? This is where we're going to let this dry. So once it's dry, usually really fast, what we're going to do is we're going to take our large round paintbrush, like so. Grab our white. There we go. Nice and white. And we're going to basically make our unicorn head, but we're going to be using our paintbrush here. So, to do this, again, oval, but be careful because it's basically going to want to try to pick up all these colors here in this rainbow, and we want to avoid that as much as we can. Bring it down, and then give ourselves another oval here. Again, making sure that if you see any color run, immediately stop, wash your paintbrush, and then get back into it. So we're going to take our pink, since we didn't use that in our rainbow. Go ahead, do your main. 1, 2, 3. Little pink on the ear. Now we're going to go ahead, grab our liner, do our outline. Do our ear. Do our cheek, bring down the neck. Bring it down the rest of the face. Give ourselves the eye. Now, since you were working with a smaller design, only do 2 eyelashes. Hair. And then your horn. Now, since we used yellow already in our background, we don't have to put that on. But, since we do have a rainbow, go ahead, take your liner, grab some white, put a couple dots around it, do a couple stars. A lot of pieces you're going to have stars. And stars are an easy way to accent any kind of piece, no matter what it is. And it gives it that little extra flair. Now, we have 2 designs. We're going to turn our head, and we're going to do our eye design. which will be right here. So, our design, very simple. You're not going to need a backdrop for this one. Basically, you're going to use, make sure that's nice and clean. You're going to use their eye as the eye of the unicorn. Might seem a little crazy, but I've had a lot of kids want this. Especially if they don't want too much, paint on their face or anything, but they still want to join in. So what we're going to do, this is going to be the side with the mane. This is going to be the side with the mouth. So go around the eye, using your large round brush. Give our ear up top here. Right on the face. Nose on nose. Always remember that. When you're ever doing one of these half face or eye masks, you want the nose to be on their nose. Bring down the face. And just a little down here for the neck. Now if you have a sponge, now that we have our line done, take your sponge, rub it with white. This makes it a little bit easier and a lot quicker. So just go dab, 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 dab. Okay. Had to. I've been bugging my friends with that. Now this one, you can ask for what color hair they want. Most of the time, when I get mine done, like if I ever get it done, I always ask for blue. Because blue looks really nice. I'm going to take my blue. I'm going to have the hair come down and curve out. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a bang. Like so. Now since we are working with a larger area here, we can go ahead and move that up to our medium round for our line work. We're just going to do the ear first. You do a little bit more lines in with the hair. Like so. Do the bangs. Now I'm going to finish up my line, come down. Give our cheek here. Like so. Now since their eye works as the horse's eye, nose, and a good smile. Go ahead, give her some, or whoever it is, a couple of eyelashes here, and the ear. That's an easy way to get 3 unicorn faces. So we have our forehead, we have our eye mask, we have our cheek design. So guys, I hope you enjoy it. I know everybody's kind of waiting for the balloons, but they're coming. I'm still getting everything set up for Halloween, which is going to be awesome. So guys, I will see you in the next one. Have a great Halloween, and be safe.